Top 10 Manhwa or Manhua, where MC is reincarnated. Welcome back to We Love Anime. It is heartwarming to see you folks back. Are you looking for the best manhwa recommendations? Well, this video is for you. I bring you amazing manhwa that have incredible plot twist and an excellent ending. Reincarnation is a fantastic concept that has been used in many works. In addition, if you love to see reincarnation with a combo of overpowering, then get ready to cheer. Here are the best recommendations that you would have fun reading. So before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like for more top 10s. Starting off with our number 10, Return of the Invincible Patriarch. Yi Yun traveled through the martial arts full of gods, devils, and demons and became the patriarch of the Divine Dragon sect. After 100,000 years of seclusion, he came back from the tomb of the fraudulent corpse and shot the Emperor evil, god level, and even super god level magic weapons and techniques, which stunned the disciples. According to Yi Yun's idea, one person's invincibility is not enough to make the world submissive. A group of people is strong enough to make the world tremble. So, Yi Yun led the Divine Dragon sect, swept the heavens, suppressed the world with an invincible posture, suppressing the 10,000 realms, beating all disobedience in the face, and rising strongly. It's really good reincarnation manhwa out there. Number 9. Where are you looking, manager? Ever since former screenwriter In Jun Kim was nearly taken to the underworld by mistake, he has been able to see threats of fate, white where fortune awaits, and black where misfortune looms. This newfound ability quickly proves itself useful as In Jun becomes a manager in the entertainment industry and successfully saves the actress, Hae Rung Yoon, from a fatal accident. Will In Jun be able to use this stress to his advantage and bring Hae Rung to stardom? For now, neither good nor bad. Too few chapters to make out the overall grade of the storytelling. Number 8. My senior brother is too steady. My opinion of this manhwa is really enjoyable. Many people may differ since this is not for everyone. This is actually pretty good. The art is well polished, but you can feel a little bit of inconsistency during fight scenes, but it is not that bad. The MC plans far ahead and is always prepared for any situation. The MC is not a generic harem-seeking simp, and he is also not a wimp. So overall, if you like world building, cultivation, smart and funny MC, and don't mind his attitude towards others and him hiding a lot of his powers, then this is for you. Number 7. The Lady Wants to Rest. Okay, first of all, the art for the female leading is stunning. The story itself is an entertaining read, not a one-of-a-kind masterpiece but certainly enjoyable. It is my cursed destiny to be reborn endlessly. A king, an archmage, a slave, a saint, a witch. I have done it all in my 1,000 years of life, and frankly, I need a break. My goal is simple, to live like an absolute slut. Unfortunately, I am Rubia, the daughter of a Grand Duke with a demanding family and a fiancé to boot. To live my dream slut life, I'm running away from it all. Except no matter where I go, nobody will leave me. I just want to nap, but being lazy is hard work. Would I recommend reading it? I would strongly recommend at least giving it a try. Number 6. The max level princess is bored today as well. Dante Renatus, who had even claimed the throne as the emperor with her excellent swordsmanship, is reincarnated as Helena, the daughter of the Duke of Peresca 500 years later. A second life she hadn't wanted. She had already enjoyed everything in her previous life and had tried everything she wanted to try. If she has to be reborn, it's just annoying and boring no matter what she does. In the meantime, Prince Caesar visits the Duke to avoid a power struggle, and Helena, who recognizes Caesar's talent, decides to become his swordsmanship teacher. I will make you an emperor. It was just something I started thinking about, using the skills of my previous life to train future students and liven up my boring life. But even if you like me, don't you think you like me a bit too much? Moving on to our number 5, Ophelia the Oracle Queen. There is nothing more frustrating than a novel with endless tragedy and zero triumph. Such is the tale of Ophelia, a powerless princess who is used by those around her only to be cast aside and poisoned to death. So, when an ordinary bookworm wakes up in the princess' body, she knows that she must rise to the throne in order to survive. Being the illegitimate daughter of the king is a setback, but luckily, she also happens to be the daughter of the palace temple's abbess. Once she pretends that she had a vision for her future self as the queen, the king starts relying on her oracles to guide his decisions. But even with her father's support, Ophelia knows that eliminating her political rivals won't be an easy task. Will the new heroine be able to scam her way to queendom? And more importantly, a happier ending? Number 4. Overbearing Tyrant. This is a isekai manhwa. The art of this manhwa is well polished. Characters are written very well and you don't feel like you are reading another noble reincarnated type manhwa. In the year 2022, the Otherworlders invaded Earth. The Otherworlders have more sophisticated technology and hunted down humans with combat robots and viral weapons, and the remaining humans battled on for 10 years just to survive. The main character, Park Sung-hyun, was the leader of the troops in Incheon, Bapyeong. Prior to the invasion of the Otherworlders, he used to be a part-timer at a convenience store like an ordinary person, but he became a strong warrior in the process of losing his family and battling to avenge them. The plot is good and art is like trash of Count's family, and it has a good plot direction for future potential. Number 3. To hell with being a saint, I am a doctor. This manhwa is an absolute gem. The story is very cute and the art is marvelous. The personality of the main character is fit for a sage and a doctor. Side characters are also written well and the world building is executed very well. This is a must-try for fantasy manhwa for fans looking for a light-hearted story. Yu Xiong is the genius doctor famous in the medical world. He who spent his whole life in an operation room died in a traffic accident, and when he woke up, he was in another world, but a saint, a holy empire, healing magic. I put so much effort into learning medicine, but now all I need to do is touch someone and they are healed? Seriously, I think I have gone crazy. This manhwa is a very nice light read, and I really enjoyed this story. Can't wait for more. Number 2. I become a renowned family's sword prodigy. Baek Woo-jin is the youngest son of a renowned swordsman family who has neither talent in swordsmanship nor an impressive aura. Although he was dishonored by his own family and killed, he reincarnates as the owner of a magic sword. His only goal is the destruction of his own family. This manhwa has a light revenge type story. The art is good, but it is not fit for these types of manhwas. The facial expression of the characters are not that much polished. Side characters are a little bit better, but the main character is very childish. The overall world building is also not that impressive. If you want a dungeon manhwa with a lot of drama, then you can try this manhwa. And finally, number 1. A comic artist survival guide. Snow, a failing comic artist whose comic is about to be discontinued, reincarnates into his own comic by chance. In his comic, the Pantei continent is on the verge of ruin due to the expansion of the Demon King's army, resulting in Snow being in danger as well. Just as his life was about to end, Snow receives an opportunity to survive, with the condition that he takes over the author's role and rewrites the entire comic storyline. If he fails to create a more interesting story, then Snow and the comic world would be destroyed. Overall, it's really a great manhwa to read. Okay people, the above were all the best recommendations by We Love Anime. I hope that you will like at least one of them. Each manhwa is perfect in its own way. The majority of the manhwas follow the same concept of revenge and reincarnation in a fantasy world but with a different plot. Also subscribe for daily top 10s.